Picture this. It's on August 9, 1956 in the town of Iger, West Virginia. You're at the drive-in movie theater in your significant other's classic convertible. The two of you are watching the latest movie, perhaps a classic from 1955, The Dam Busters. Then, the ground begins to rumble. The sound of exhaust echoes through the town, and a whistle sounds off. A rolling giant thunders past, headed eastbound, with its train clanking behind. After the caboose clicks, you continue to enjoy the movie, with the steamboat whistle of the locomotive echoing in the distance. Where it's headed, not you nor anyone around the drive-in knows. Perhaps to Philadelphia, Atlanta, or Washington, D.C. This is Hotshot Eastbound, negative number NW1103, a photograph shot by O Winston Link on August 2nd, 1956. It was taken during a photography project documenting the last days of steam locomotives on the Norfolk and Western. Most photos I took were during the night for the practical reason of flying from the sun. I can't move the sun, and it's always in the wrong place. I can't even move the tracks, so I had to create my own environment through lighting. All nighttime photos that he took unintentionally had a dynamic sense between man and machine. These dynamics, presented in all photos of Links, are a great example of Americana. According to Merriam-Webster, it is defined as, quote, materials concerning or characteristic of America, its civilization, or its culture, end quote. Photographic documentation on the end of the steam era wasn't new, but Link's work stands out as the most iconic. Born on December 16, 1914 in Brooklyn, New York as O Winston Link, he started his photography career in 1937 with Carl Boyer and Associates. During the summer, on his first major photography assignment, he met his first wife on the set of The Buccaneer. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, he found himself unable to join the Army due to mumps-related hearing loss. In 1942, he left Boyer's employment and worked with Columbia University's Airborne Instruments Laboratory. When the war ended, Boyer invited him back, but Link chose to open his own studio in 1946, gaining notable clients like Texaco, Alcala, and Goodrich. In 1955, during a photography job in Staunton, Virginia, his love of railroads became focused on the Norfolk and Western, photographing his first nighttime shot on the 21st of January. When the N&W announced in May of the same year that it would convert to diesel power, his photography work became a documentation on the end of N&W steam. Each shot was meticulously set up and posed, with some requiring him to develop new techniques for his night photos. Accompanying his nighttime photography were sound recordings and a single daytime adventure on the N&W's Virginia Creeper Abingdon branch. The project was self-funded, but had the support and facilitation from N&W officials, as he just didn't capture the locomotives, but also the people who performed their jobs and the trackside communities. Within Hotshot Eastbound are three admirations of the American people: the car, which was gaining love for its freedom; the plane, the entrancing sight of being miles up off the ground; and the train, the dying love, slugging in the background to keep the economy stable. A poem to complement this iconic photograph is Nights of Steam Trains by Edward Hickley. The minister's dogs puff, the sigh of the steam train, a cloud's silent groan as it rains down on the land, the shoveling of coal, the roaring of the fire, the grunts of the stoker as he works into the night, all the raindrops and the puffs of smoke, all the barks and the grunts, all the footsteps of the crickets. Oh, how it feels to be a trainman. Oh, how it feels to be a minister. Oh, how it feels to be a dog. Oh, how it feels to be a stoker. The silence of the night is no more, as I roam again across the moonlight. After the Norfolk and Western completed its dieselization, Link concluded his project and returned to advertisement photography, with notable photos being of the Vesano Narrows Bridge and other views of New York Harbor, including those of the great ocean liners. He would purchase ex-Canadian Pacific 453 and former Rutland Railroad Combine 255, and gifted out-of-commission N&W caboose 518508 by the same railroad he documented, all in the year 1960. Link had the plan of restoring the locomotive to operating condition, but was never completed due to complications with the restoration contractor, Rome Locomotive Works. Retiring from photography in 1983, O Winston Link moved to South Salem, New York. He gained notoriety when a traveling exhibit of his work was showcased to a wider public. In 1998, he would appear in the 1999 film October Sky as a cameo, portraying a Norfolk and Western engineer operating Southern Railway 4501, which was decorated to be a Norfolk and Western locomotive. Link would pass away from a heart attack on January 30th, 2001 at the Northern Westchester Hospital in Mount Kisco, New York. He is buried at the Elmwood Cemetery in Shepherdstown, West Virginia, adjacent to his parents. The locomotive featured in the photo, Norfolk and Western A-Class 1242, didn't survive into preservation, but sister locomotive 1218 is currently on display at the Virginia Museum of Transportation. His locomotive is currently under the ownership of a private individual in Goshen, Virginia. The Rutland Combine is under the ownership of the Railway Historical Society of Northern New York, and his caboose, along with all of his photographs, are displayed at the O Winston Link Museum in Roanoke, Virginia. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for sporadic yet intriguing uploads. All credit for all photos and sound go to their respective owners. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.